It's a skill people often learn when they're young and take into adulthood. We're talking about riding a bike. The U.S. bike market is worth an estimated $6 billion, but the vast majority of that money goes overseas. That's because nearly 90% of bikes are made in China. Alexa Liacco spoke with an American company that's working to change that.
This place has people who know how to manufacture. If there's any part of the country that could bootstrap together a place to do this, it might be here.
In Motor City, a city known for Henry Ford, is a factory producing
frame is complete
pedal power.
That's kind of where my heart is. I like the idea of you powering, your vehicle. Are you onto mediums today?
Zachary Pashek founded Detroit Bikes 10 years ago with one goal.
The hope is that there's an advantage to domestic production.
He's fighting to bring bike manufacturing back to the United States.
This is really about the American middle class. We need to have this kind of work here.
30 years ago, companies sent bike production mostly to Taiwan and China to cut costs. Then in 1996, the U.S. eliminated bike import taxes, giving even more reason for production to remain overseas. President Trump did reinstate the tariff, but it hasn't yet been enough to create a large-scale shift in production.
When an industry leaves a country completely, it's really hard to fire that back up. It's not just like turning a machine back on.
Zachary has struggled to even find machinery in the United States.
I now have to go over there to even get the machinery, so I've got this domestic production facility now, and my machinery is in Mandarin.
So with machines from China, Detroit Bikes is building bike frames from scratch here in the United States.
So this is the raw material input. Some policymakers might really believe that people don't want to do this work in this country, but I think that they're wrong. I think that if they came to a city like Detroit, they would find that this is work that people really do want. And they're very proud of this work when they do it.
It's kind of neat, really. You know that you did it, and somebody's enjoying your work.
It's work bringing skilled labor jobs back into this community.
I like to see bicycles being made in the U.S. again, and Detroit even better, because that's where I am.
And you make the best bikes?
Oh yes, in my opinion.
The team has to use parts from overseas to assemble the bikes once their American-made frames are finished.
If I wanted to buy a tire in America, I couldn't. America does not currently make bicycle tires at all.
Wow.
And so, yeah, that's sort of the thing that makes this business difficult.
But Zachary hopes change is on the horizon.
That's always been a challenge. Being the first kind of company or person doing something has a lot of limitations that come with it, but I think over time that'll change.
It's a change that may take generations.
You can't really avoid a global supply chain completely right now.
But a change Zachary believes will leave this nation not only with more success, but with more community.
What we're trying to do is kind of just chip away at it and bring what we can back. And there's just something really satisfying about that, knowing that this building, produced an object that's going to go to somebody they're going to cherish and, have that connection with.
For The Race, I'm Alexa Liacco.
The American-made stand against fast fashion. You're watching The Race.